Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I got crushed.
He might be kind of alive. Oh yeah, his eyes are out. They can still bite for like hours after though. That's so cool. Oh, poor bastard.
Yeah.
Decent size. Imagine he gets you. No! Yeah.
Start.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so each time they shed, they'll get another layer on their rattle.
Oh, nice. So you can count exactly how many times.
You can, but they lose the end.
Oh,
so like that, when they're really young, you can actually tell how many times they've shed because they only have like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But once they get this old, the end falls off. So like a really big one will have like a big rattle, and then yeah, these all point away. And then so here, if we flip them over, these so these,
yeah,
they have these, and these reduce friction.
Yeah,
because they're so big. And then yeah, it just makes it because it just costs so much energy for them to move.
Yeah,
when they move along, gotta be really careful around the head. Yeah. I wonder where the other 5 are.
Yeah.
Well, we visited one. That's one off the list.
Yeah.
Igneous rock dike. I heard that. Weird. Oh, I thought it just sounded hollow underneath, and I was like, well, that's probably because it is. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy how green it is on this side.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild how much of a difference that makes. What is that from?
Does it look recent? It looks like some of it is pretty recent. It's gotta be within the last couple months.
What is that? Is that bat? No, that's not guano, is it?
No, it's too big.
It's like porcupine or something. Because look at how much vegetation's in it.
Yeah. Anything back there? It's a bit of a cave, so actually it goes in a ways.
So maybe it's like a badger or something?
Maybe, yeah.
But look, no, it's too much vegetation. There's no bone.
I don't know.
I feel like porcupine.
Yeah, I believe it.
I don't know. Well, I don't think a porcupine would be in there.
Yeah, well, whoever's around is around a lot. That's a lot.
But how else did this get here?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how it works, but it is.
Oh,
it's not like a volcano. It's like some kind
just
of lava rising up. Yeah, so I don't know how that would have happened. But, yeah, you can totally see.
Yeah, all igneous rock.
That's absolutely
total
igneous moment right there.
Wow.
I think this is mica.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally.
Huh.
Totally.
Go take a peek. I think. Look at that. Is that an old bison rub? Oh, dude, that looks like a bison rub. You know what bison rubs are?
Yeah. Rub against it.
Yeah, look. Look at how soft it is.
Yeah.
That's an old bison rub.
That's pretty sweet.
I guess I'm saying I got a new phone, but your picture's tainted. It's just a matter of time before it restarts, pixels align. Yeah. We sat up first class and left the impression. Old cash and a dug up weapon. I can't help it, my friends. Yeah, I try so hard to forget. We parked the car in the harbor yard, screaming at stars, wishing never started. Your heart took me for part, and you're missing my calls, and I miss the problem.
So this is kind of what you hope for if you're surface collecting, is I'm riding a layer along here and it is just full, like full. Like all this is piece of fossil. This is a fossil right here. There's chunks of fossil everywhere. Hadrosaur teeth, hopefully some raptor, dromaeosaur. tyrannosaur, there's little amphibian vertebrae, all sorts of stuff. So this is really what you hope for when you're looking, especially when you're out surface collecting. So we've got just pieces of bone all along here. What else do we got? We got a little hadrosaur tooth here, and another one there as well. Just little spares, little shed teeth. This is really good all along this area, has tons. There's some hadrosaur tendon right there. That's not bad. But I'm just really hoping for some little dromaeosaur troodon teeth. That's usually really nice to find. There's another piece of bone right there. And it's what's really good about this spot is it goes on both sides. So it goes on this side and this side. So the fossil bearing layer is right at the tip here. So you have double erosion on both faces of this cliff. So it goes this way and that way, which is awesome because then you basically just have double the surface area. And when it's really steep, like let's say this was a sheer drop right here, a lot of the fossils would run right off and they would disappear. So you would only find them right out of the layer, where with this, because it's a little slanted on both sides, this acts as like a safety net to catch a lot of the fossils, so you can spend a lot of time. It just really increases your surface area of fossil exposure and chances of finding stuff. Like, yeah, there's tons. That's some theropod bones. You can kind of see the hollowness in here. Really dense on the outside. Fox den here, so you can see there's a bison bone here right in the entrance, which is pretty cool. Not from the foxes, but just happened to be deposited there. And there's some fox poop there. Looks like, I'll see on the earlier clip if it came through, but I did see one pop in there when I peeked in the first time. But you can see like typical canid den. They got multiple entrances. You can see all the poop here. Stuff. It looks like we got another entrance. Looks like we got more under there, but the main stuff looks here, and they got another entrance right there, and then there. It looks like there might be even one up there. They might be able to get out that way. So I'll have to keep an eye out because they'll come out and play. So that'd be pretty cool to see. So yeah, awesome. Fucking circle on the ground. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Just sleepwalking in my tent.
Yeah.
Yo,
you know what it was like inside my tent.
Yeah. Alright, this is what we got. We got my tent. We got Dawson.
I'm here.
We got food. Bags. Chair.
The legendary cooking station.
The cooking station on rocks. Fire safe. Washing station. Not that that did anything. Dawson tent. Moon. Dawson again. Kind of sun. So one of the nice things you can look for when you're fossil hunting, especially surface collecting, is you'll find a lot of ossified tendon, usually from hadrosaurs. And basically, ossified tendon looks like this. So it's just long and rectangular. And it's more, not so much cylindrical, but kind of like a cylindrical oval almost. It's not like perfectly round. If it's really round and thick, It's probably from an ankylosaur. If not, you can generally just assume it's from a hadrosaur. Hadrosaur had a lot of tendons in their tails. And so yeah, that's where you get a lot of ossified tendon from. So there's another piece. This one's pretty rectangular, just with rounded edges, and then this one's a little bit more rounder, but still more oval-like than it is round. You can also find a lot of turtle shell, and so turtle shell is identifiable from like shallow bumps and ridges that are kind of ununiform. So this is a pretty good example of in situ versus ex situ fossils. So if we look at this Tyrannosaur tooth here, right here, it is fully in situ. So it's coming from the formation that it was originally deposited in, and it's still in place. So the unfortunate thing is, as a surface collector, this we cannot take, and you can see it's also very fractured as well. So it would not be fun, even if you were going to try to get out, if it was legal. But unfortunately, we won't be able to take that one. But if we look right over here, this is a nice piece of turtle shell, and this is ex situ. So this is freely loose, and it has been removed, or like naturally removed, basically, from the original position or place of the layer that is originally deposited in. So this could have came from anywhere within here. It could have came out of a similar layer like this, but it's here loose there. So this is ex situ. So we were just talking about in situ teeth. Well, right nearby, I have now found an ex situ Dysplediosaur tooth. And I know it's Dysplediosaurus because we're in the Oldman Formation right now, and that is the only Tyrannosaur I'm pretty sure that is recognized in there. I think the Thanatothoristes is from Foremost. So, pretty sure that, yeah, this is Dysplediosaurus. Very nice too, nice wear on the tip as well. And right along here, that's all feeding wear from the Cretaceous. So, probably would have been on the right side or the bottom left. Yeah, that's sweet. That is awesome. That's what we hope to find. Another nice tooth piece right here. Just a shorter little guy, but he would have been a bit bigger on this side, but it looks like Cretaceous break, so probably broke during a feeding event. But it looks a little shorter. Yeah, again, another nice Dysplediosaur tooth. Put that with the other one. Boom. Yeah, look at this guy. Holy. Yeah. Oh, look at the ant. Oh, he's carrying something. Yeah, you can see this tree is pretty big. It's like such an alien landscape. Look at this grass. Oh my goodness. Like I'm like 6'6", and this is probably 2 feet above me right here. So that's insane. They must just get like blocked with a little bit of shade here, the right amount of sun. Oh my lord. Cows make it down here though. I'm not surprised by that. I've been seeing their prints. Oh jeez, this grass is so tall, I'm forgetting how tall. So this straight ahead here is the long-awaited Foremost Formation on the other side of the river now, and it'll actually be pretty cool to look at. There's not a lot known from Foremost Formation. There's a few things. I'm pretty sure Thanatothoristes, something like that, is from Foremost, but there's a lot of unknowns, and basically it's the oldest Cretaceous formation that you can find around here by a long shot. It'll be interesting to see if there's any fossil coming out of it, because it would be important. So we'll take a look. This is probably the wildest cave I've ever seen. So it goes way up there, like way up there. So I'm in this massive room, and heads over there. It probably goes in from like the entrance all the way to here is probably 20 meters. Height here to here is probably 4 or 5, and it keeps going up. So not 4 or 5 meters to up there, 4 or 5 meters to this roof here from down there. Holy smokes, that's crazy. And it keeps going up there, which is wild to see. Actually making little pools and stuff. So, I bet if you were in a pinch and you had like a filter bag or a life straw, I mean, if you just followed this up to the source maybe more, it probably wouldn't be too bad. Like, all this is pretty gross to be draining from. Look at that nice rock. Take a natural pan for looking for gold. Ooh, mosquitoes are down here though, unsurprisingly. I'm just surprised there's this much water. Must just be pouring out some sort of reservoir or something. But, makes sense. There's tons of swallows up along there nesting, like hundreds. And so, makes sense if there's this much water, then, well, then there's a lot of bugs. The sun's really pretty, but I think that's going to be too blinding right now. Alright. As you can see, I've got this here now on my pack out, which is so comfortable, and I had some rocks that had it tilted, but I just switched so I could sit here like this, so I gotta put those there in a minute. But right now I'm working on some baked potatoes. I am quite excited. Oh, he care now, he care now.